Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying productive? At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, has been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. Trello keeps everyone on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges, and Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and fun. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com.
Scarpins Avenue.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-hosts Arby and Dan. Benders, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to a Friday episode of Dumb People Town. Population you. Population Charpentier. Chris Charpentier, a.k.a. Sharpie. What's up, buddy?
What's happening?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a long time coming.
It has.
I'm so happy that you're on the show. First of all, we just realized we have the same birthday as you.
Yeah,
January
yesterday.
12th. Happy birthday. When
Incredible.
we're recording this, happy birthday.
Thank
and
you.
then also, we have had a chance to work with you through the years in Denver doing comedy, and we are such fans of your stand-up and so excited to talk about your new album, which we will do.
We'll get to that, but we've got dumbness to get into right now.
There's a lot of stupidity happening in the world as you and your stand-up definitely takes aim at. So I think you'll be perfect for this. Daniel Van Kirk is here. Hi, Dan.
What's up, buddies?
Happy New Year.
Dan's
Just
just
scrolling
Same
through
to
some
you
emails.
guys as well.
Do we have a story for Chris?
We do.
Let's do it, Sharpie.
We do. Okay, you ready?
Yes. Get out your
Of course.
Sharpies and let's mark this thing up.
God, I'm excited.
This is written kind of like an op-ed form. We'll play with it as we
Okay,
go.
so a lot of opinions.
Yeah. It was sent in to us, though, by David Parmet at David Parmet.
I know David Parmet.
Do you know
Yeah?
David Parmet?
No. I don't.
By the
What
way,
if I did, though?
By the way,
such a
That
good
would have been awesome.
that's such a great joke. That's never happened on our show where someone's been like, I know that guy.
Except for when you sent it in.
Yeah, that's right.
Arby's, a.k.a. if bad decisions came in sandwich form. So this is these people.
Wow.
Love,
Is this a
right.
gi-
This comes from New Now
weird-
Next.
weird
Journalism?
dig.
What
All
is
right.
this?
NewNowNext.com.
Here's my thing about Arby's, and this is my question about it. When did they go all in on the cowboy hat as the shape of the sign? That feels like, you
Yeah.
know,
That's
like,
always
like
been
roast
there.
beef can be a city food too,
Yeah.
right? We don't
No.
have to be country mouse.
Cows, cattle. You move cattle
Yeah.
to get the roast beef.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think
We
that
get it. We gonna get it from the
I don't know.
city?
I'm Chicago, so I'm an Italian beef
I think they
guy.
were. I think they started that. It started that way. So
Yeah.
now they can't undo it.
So the
They've been
beef
that
that
way
you
for-
get
Wait,
at
hang on a
Arby's-
second, Chris. Are you saying Arby's wants to undo it and then they're
they would
locked
love
in?
to. They would love to.
Yeah,
but it's
I
too
mean,
We'd
late.
love to take rid of the cowboy
Absolutely.
hat.
H. John Benjamin's like, he seems more, he's like, we have the meats.
Yeah.
Like, he's not as
Who's
happy
the voiceover
about it.
guy? Is that Ving Rhames? I keep
I
wanting
think
it
it's
to
Ving
be.
Rhames.
Beats. Yeah, that's
It's
me.
gotta be
so
Ving
Ving
Rhames.
Rhames and
I'm
H. John
Googling it.
Benjamin.
I'm
100%. You don't have to.
Do you know it?
Yes.
For a fact?
Guaranteed.
Wow. I've always wondered.
How's that Arby's
And now I
sandwich?
know.
It's
That's
pretty
great.
fucking far from okay.
I'm about to go medieval on this sandwich. Arby's, a.k.a. if bad decisions came in sandwich form. I don't think Arby's is that low on the total
not
poll.
that
of
bad.
food.
I
It's
love
like
it.
bad, though.
Jolly Bee.
I
You
just
love
had
it?
it. I just had
You
it
just
when I
had
was
it?
back home
Yeah.
Thank you.
with my family. They had a promotion going.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar Arby's if the Broncos score a touchdown because the Broncos were doing so bad this year.
So they gave away like one sandwich.
Yeah, so we got a
Nice.
couple of dollar Arby's. It was nice.
They're being used at the as is being used.
It is Ving
Is
Rhames.
used-
Confirmed it is Ving Rhames.
Thank you.
Arby's is used to being the butt of the joke.
Sure.
But could the infamous fast food chain also be an aphrodisiac? In Kirksville, Missouri, a Truman...
We know Kirksville,
I know
Missouri.
Kirksville, Missouri.
Why?
It's because
I guess I could have played Who's Home State. Damn it.
Kirksville, Missouri is where I want to say, like, look it up, Jay. It's like Missouri State University. So
No, you're close. It comes into play in this
Southwest
story.
Missouri State?
No.
No. Hold on. Kirksville is like northern Missouri.
No. It's a name.
Rolla?
No. It's a person's name. Like a president.
Like Henry Truman?
Truman State University.
We performed at Truman State.
Well, not to this level. In Kirksville, Missouri, a Truman State University professor and Kirksville Church of Christ elder, that's the church, one of those churches like very anti-gay,
Yep.
has been, one of those, has been slapped with a misdemeanor prostitution charge for allegedly soliciting sexual favors from male college students.
There you go.
Tempting them with offers of gifts in the tens of dollars, including Arby's gift cards.
Right. What
So
would
he's on Grindr.
Hey, I'm going to ask you straight up. What would Jesus do?
I'm going to say this.
Water
Since
or
it is-
wine, that bitch.
Since it is Harry
Turn
S.
an Arby's into like
Truman-
a Popeye's chicken sandwich?
So, since it is Harry S. Truman State University, do you think he said to them, the Arby's buck stop here?
There you go.
That's a very specific
Or
joke.
he said, I've got the meats to these kids.
I'd like you to
I've got
try
the
my
beef.
meats that I've got.
The university's police department received a tip that Barry Cole Poyner,
Poyner?
Poyner,
Oh, Poyner.
was harassing male Truman students for sexual contact as well as offering to pay for items for sexual favors by using the app Grindr. So this
That's-
Church of
and-
Christ elder, who is a professor at Truman State University, is on Grindr offering dudes Arby's gift cards in exchange
There
for
should be a
sex.
separate section on Grindr for homophobes. Like just its own little area where they all just kind of meet each other. and
Actually,
then-
that's how they make the meat at Arby's. They put it through the grind.
I believe our friend Kyle Ayers tweeted out about this story as well. I was like, this is the most Missouri story of
He's
all
from Kansas
Missouri's.
City.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
knows.
he knows.
times 10. We know.
A guy at
Yikes.
church on Grindr offering Arby's for sex
By
to
the way,
college students.
That
This
feels
could
very
be rural Colorado, too.
Oh,
Colorado
yeah,
Springs.
absolutely. Oh,
you know?
Colorado Springs.
But
big
by the way,
time.
we were in college. Arby's gift card. I'm not saying I would have done it. I'm just saying Arby's gift card.
You'd have
Arby's
thought
gift
about
card.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It just
You need
seems
to eat.
very Craigslist, not Grinder to me.
You
Right.
need to eat.
Right. The
very-
police department then created an undercover Grindr profile to
There we
lure
go.
Poyner.
Yes.
How much fun was that to
That
make?
In
was the
Missouri.
best.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all, get in here.
Come
what
here,
else
dude.
are we putting on this
We
thing?
gonna fucking trick this
What
dude.
else are we putting on this thing?
I'm a big Chiefs
Dude,
fan.
I was thinking about this all weekend at the Ozarks. Here we gonna fucking get this guy.
By the way, how funny would it be if these Missouri cops
had to immerse
research-
themselves in gay culture.
Yes.
and then just found out that they
I
loved
kind
it.
of like it.
Dude, I think the RuPaul's Drag Race is good, y'all.
I think your chest hair looks nice like that.
Thank you.
I
Hell
trimmed
yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Part
Like-
of the undercover, I trimmed it.
Hey,
And
y'all
they-
want to
it
go to
just-
Branson for like
By
a
the way,
weekend?
what
just
if
to check
this
out
was
some
the thing?
shows?
If you want to catch someone doing something that it making a Grinder page winds up opening people's minds and makes them so much
I'm
more
gonna be honest with
tolerant.
you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since I've been trying to catch this son of a
Yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
I don't wear my boot cuts anymore. Everything's
You don't?
tapered on me, and I like it.
Guess
I
what?
like
Guess what,
it.
Dale? I sold my boat.
You
Dang.
sold your
my
boat.
Dang.
Well,
I
I
got a
mean, I don't know
flotilla.
if that's the reason your eyebrows have been looking so much better, but it's working.
Got a flotilla.
I like
Hey,
that
you know what
French
I?
tuck.
You know what I started doing? You know what I?
French tuck.
Do you know
That's
what
a
I
good
started
French tuck.
doing? I started listening to people.
Dang.
Yeah, I started listening to what people had to say.
Dude.
Even your wife?
No.
Yeah.
Dang. Dang.
Well, I draw the line.
I'm
somewhere.
still me. I'm still me.
I draw the
okay?
line
I'm still
somewhere.
Me, okay.
By the way, that accent is not native to Missouri.
No. Who
Whatever we were
cares?
doing is
No,
not
it's just
native
great.
to
It's
Missouri.
fine.
But it
we're
is
saying-
native to people not liking gay people.
Yes, it is a very not liking gay people accent.
The police department created an undercover Grindr profile to lure Poyner, who went by the screen name. This was Poyner's. He went by the screen name Dilf, which is not appropriate.
Dilf.
A dad I'd like
Dad,
to,
I'd like to fuck,
yeah.
but shouldn't it be DYLF, Dad You'd Like to Fuck? Because he'd be
the dad that he would
like to fuck. You know what? They say that. Be the dad you'd like to fuck in the world.
Not the dad you hope to
Dress
fuck.
for the dad you hope to fuck. Dilf told the undercover officer that he, quote, would love to have a sugar daddy relationship.
Great.
And that in previous relationships, he provided gift cards, clothing, and money to his partners.
Good.
Dilf reached out to the undercover officer on December 3rd and asked for sexual favors in exchange for providing fuel for the officer's vehicle, and also that he, quote, might throw in an Arby's gift card, LOL.
Might.
I mean, proper use of LOL.
He's not
I'll give him that.
Exactly. He's
Proper
not
LOL
even.
use.
Chris is laughing out loud right now.
That is a very good.
Might. The threat of an Arby's gift card is enough to bring you
Cloudy with a chance of Arby's gift card.
Like, what guy is like, do I want to fuck this dude? I mean,
Arby's gift card.
curly fries. I'm going to do a beef
if
and cheddar.
I throw in an Arby's gift card.
Yeah.
Beef and cheddar.
Would that
Have you been to
to
Arby's recently, Dan?
What is recently? Years?
Yeah,
Within
10
the
years,
last, like,
last decade,
2 years.
in the 2000s.
Yeah, in the 2000s.
I've been to an
you?
Arby's in the 2000s.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
bet
just
he just
went.
was there.
Okay.
3 times.
Yeah.
So
Like beef and cheddar.
has it
no,
gotten
like
better?
that.
Has it gotten better? Is it
I
good?
have no idea.
It's not.
All
They-
I would ever get
it's
there is the
fine.
beef and cheddar, no onion bun.
They've added ciabattas.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gotten better. It has to have.
You
it
just
doesn't
had it.
have
Yeah,
to
but
have.
but I had this beef and cheddar. That's the same.
You
That's what
just
you
had
had?
it.
Yeah,
and you can't
Of course
put
you
this.
did.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
because you don't mess around. I can just stick
That's
to the
our
classic.
curly fries.
Exactly.
Look, there's a place in
And it
St.
was
Louis
great.
called Lion's Choice,
Oh
which
my
I am
Oh, that place ruled.
the
It's the
best. So
I think you made me go there.
Did we
Dan.
make you go there? It was so good, Dan.
It's
right
so
there.
I have
good.
no memory of it, but I only
it's
know
like
I
a
know the name.
shaved roast beef. Okay, so there's a place here in LA called Top Round. I don't know.
Top Round's good.
That's based off of the St. Louis shaved roast beef.
'Cause
And
they
they
also
have
have-
like a metal
they have
thing where they put
concretes
the
at the top
seasoning.
around here.
It's got
Yeah.
little holes in the top, and they just take whatever that
seasoning, and you can
Oh.
put some horseradish. Oh, it's so good.
and nickel cone.
But
Nickel
I'm telling
cone.
you, if that was a chain around the country, we'd probably be like, "That's dog shit." But since there's only like 2 in St. Louis, I'm like,
Fiercely
this is
protecting it.
authentic. It's so good. It's probably as good
I'm
as
good
that.
with my
No,
Ales
it's better.
beef.
It's
Ales
better.
beef
It's
on-
better.
on Taylor Street.
Hey,
Taylor's
this
fine,
is-
my
here's a
friend.
guy who's had both recently. He says it's
Oh
better.
no, not recently.
Okay, Dilf. I love that we just
That's
switched to calling him
Dilf.
I don't even remember what is it. Barry Cole, BC Pointer.
Dilf is my favorite comic.
Dilf eventually agreed to meet the undercover officer at a local gas station to
boy.
provide the fuel before the sexual favors, and we will find out what happened
Right after this.
Stick around, make a sound for more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dumb People Town. Chris, let's talk about your new album. What's it called? It's with a special thing, which we have an album on.
Yes.
We love those
Sklar
guys.
Maps. I love those guys. What's the album?
It's called Brain Thoughts,
Nice.
Brain
Yes.
Thoughts.
and I recorded it live in Denver at the Bug Theater.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
Love the
have
Bug.
performed.
Bug
Yeah.
Theater is where
It's
the
the best.
Growlix guys, who are a new podcast on our network,
Scarborough Country Network.
those guys are fantastic. That's where they always do their Growlix show.
that theater is electric. Did
Oh,
you
it's
have
the
a
best.
blast doing it?
Oh, it's
say it's
the
electric.
best.
Wait, Dan, you
Boogie
didn't think it
woogie
was?
woogie.
Thank you.
Now, so that's your hometown. That's your home comedy town.
Yes.
Because you came from elsewhere.
No,
You
I
did?
Denver, born and
Denver?
raised.
Born and
Yes.
raised.
Then
I
why
think
do
you
we
were from
see-
Nebraska?
We
don't
saw you
know.
in Omaha once.
Yeah, for a festival. I think that's where we met. Maybe originally.
Not a festival. It was a show we were doing at the Waiting Room. I think you were on that show with us.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're right.
there you go.
So
Okay, yeah.
either way, and this is your first. Is this your first album
Yeah,
release?
first album release.
great,
It's
dude.
great. It was so fun. With the Denver rules, it was sold out, and they made it electric. And
Is it all the
best.
material like from the beginning, or like probably more
No.
representative of your last like year or so?
no, more like stuff from the beginning, but not everything. All the best stuff.
The
from
best
the
bits.
beginning.
Awesome, dude.
The best
Yeah,
bits,
yeah.
like an Arby's sandwich.
First
Just
album,
the
Dan
best
knows
way.
how special a first album is because Dan's new album. If you haven't gotten that, pick up that as well.
How great would it be if his Sharpie's album was called "You're Welcome, Diane"?
Phenomenal.
Dan's is "Thanks, Diane," and then yours is "You're Welcome, Diane."
God,
it's
that
like a
would've been
response
great.
album to Dan's album.
Dan's Sharpie's is called Brain Thoughts.
Yeah.
You can get it on iTunes. Just get it.
Spotify,
Spotify.
Amazon. Check
My
it out.
website,
His website, which
a
is
special thing website, ChrisCharpentier.com.
spell it because the people won't know.
ChrisCharpentier.
Charpentier.com.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out. Let's get back into the story.
Well,
'cause
really
when we
quick.
left-
What do you guys? You two.
Oh, yeah. What do we have going on?
Where are you going to be? I mean, people can
yeah,
come see us.
Jesus
Get your
Christ.
tickets
Yeah,
for
yeah.
St. Louis, Milwaukee, and Minneapolis.
You
That's in
have
March.
to. We're working on guests, and we have insane.
By the way, in Minneapolis, we've got, and we're securing all of them, but
Yes.
the Mystery Science Theater guys.
Yes.
So
hell yeah.
those will be our guests, and we're trying.
Bill Corbett, Mike Nelson, Artie, and Kevin Murphy. I believe we can secure him, but it is going. And we're trying. If Harmar's around or someone else, or
Harmar might not be there. We're trying to get the Cactus Blossoms, maybe, or some amazing Minneapolis music talent, which they always have. That show's going to be electric. St. Louis, we're trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat on that one.
We'll see what we
work
can
on that
do.
one.
We'll see what we
A
can
big
do.
name for that one. And then Milwaukee is going to be amazing as well. Please get tickets for those. That's in March. And then in
If you go to
June-
the DPT Facebook page, you can there are ticket links on there.
We got to
Right.
start selling tickets all the way across the board there so that those places know that these shows are going to sell out. And then Randy and I just added a show in Chicago
Yes.
at North Bar, which is one of our favorite places to perform on Friday night.
It's a Friday or
I'm sorry,
Thursday.
Thursday night, February 6th. We're going to be doing stand-up at the North Bar. One show for now, but if we sell it out, we'll do 2 shows. Early and late at Jim Weber's place. You've seen us there. DPTers, you've seen Dan, Randy, and I do stand-up and seen us do a Dumb People Town live there, but Randy and I are going to come into town and do stand-up for that one night, and the next nights we'll be in Cleveland. Go to superscholars.com. You can see all our stuff.
Nice. And for me, guess what? Just announced now. I'm announcing it. The 31st and 1st, that is January into February, Super Bowl weekend. I'm going to be in Springfield, Massachusetts at Roar Comedy Club.
Nice.
2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday.
Beautiful.
So come see me.
And Dan's going to be
there.
teaching layups at the NBA Hall of Fame.
For sure.
Which is in Springfield,
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
that's the only reason I'm going.
Okay. You're inducted this year to the NBA Hall of Fame.
I'm
Best
a write-in.
Bulls fan ever.
Best Bulls fan.
All right, let's get back to this.
So when we
crazy
left
guy.
this story, there was a
Dilf.
man, Dilf, who was
BC
on
Portnoy.
Grindr, who was a
Giving out Arby's
professor
cards.
at Truman State University, giving out Arby's cards.
he wants to be your sugar daddy.
Right, that's
give
what
you
he's
kisses.
looking for. He'll also maybe throw in an Arby's gift card, LOL.
maybe.
Dilf eventually agreed to meet the undercover officer at a
the
local
gas
gas station to provide the fuel before sexual favors. Dilf provided his location, which matched Pointer's address. Don't do that. And Pointer then arrived at the gas station. He attempted to flee the scene when officers approached his vehicle, but pulled over several blocks later. So he saw a cop. She was like, nope. And tried to drive away.
To me, at that point, if you see cops in there, wouldn't you just drive up and then just get gas?
Yeah, but
They know
it probably was
Yeah,
an
but that's
exchange
the
of here's
thing.
what my car looks like. This is what I look like. Here's
First-
my license plate.
I'll be the guy with the Arby's gift card.
Yes.
First
I'll be
and
the
fo-
one smelling like roast beef.
First and
Or the
foremost,
one wearing a giant cowboy hat that's neon.
This
I'll
is
be
what
the
they
one
wrote.
with the boner.
Hey,
It's pretty obvious.
more for the beef. We'll see how if it stays for you. Okay. First and
Stays
foremost,
I'll be the one with the boner.
this is what they wrote. First and foremost, kudos to the Kirksville Daily Express for shoehorning DILF into the story as often as unnecessary as possible. They did say DILF a lot. Second, what was the process of making this fake Grindr profile? Man, they're
Which is
just
what we
commenting
said.
on the cops.
Which
are
is
doing.
what we said.
Yeah.
The process of doing it must have been great.
After Pointer pulled over, he
Wait, I
told
want to hear
the
what
cops-
they said. What was the process of making this?
Yeah, that's
profile?
what they said. What was the point of making this? This sounds like cruising, but slightly less homophobic. Slightly. I don't know. They're just trying to make jokes. After Pointer pulled over, he told the cops he, quote, was not doing anything with a minor. You're not.
No one asked
They
you.
just said, "How you doing?" I am not doing anything with a minor.
This is like my theory that if your last name is one of the crawl topics on ESPN, things have either gone extremely well for you
Just got
Yeah.
inducted in the Hall of Fame.
or horribly
Terribly
bad.
bad. Or you died.
Something with a minor.
Right. Julian Edelman just jumped up on a car
I
in
know.
Beverly Hills and got arrested. I'm like, wow, man, they get out of the playoffs in the first round, and this is now happening.
There's nothing wrong with consensual sex of any type. Of
course.
Right? No. But if you have to yell out at any point, I was
I'm
not
not
doing
doing
this with a
anything with a
minor.
minor.
You need to question your method.
Dan,
Yes.
Dan, you said when you start answering questions that have
Before
not been
been
asked,
asked.
Yeah.
you are guilty.
You are trying to get out
You
ahead
are
of this
getting.
story.
You're
Absolutely.
You're wrong.
If your first words to a cop contains anything about what you haven't done,
You did it.
did something.
You did that.
Right.
You did that thing.
Right.
I didn't touch her. Yes,
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
That's a classic. My mom works at a police department, has my whole life, and that's like the number one
What
rule.
did she do?
She was like a secretary for
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's
investigators,
seen it
whatever.
all.
Well, I've known cops my whole life, and that's the one thing is like just answer the question.
Yeah,
because
if
they'll be
you-
like, "Where are you coming from?" And you're like, "I'm just heading home." And they're like, "That's not what we
not
asked."
Yeah.
Didn't
We
ask
said
where-
where you coming from.
Yeah.
There's also this theory that, like, with some types of sociopaths, they'll tell you everything they did. So, like,
Sure.
there's a documentary on Netflix, The Criminal Masterminds, where they put the bomb
I
on
heard
the
that's
guy.
supposed to-
Oh, yeah.
yeah, right.
It's crazy.
But this woman is so insane. She's
Oh my
like,
God, I
she's
saw that
telling
one.
you everything they did. Like, she's like, "What do you think? I got this guy to blank and blank and blank, and then we convinced him to go into a bank with a bomb." Is that? And she's literally
saying
telling-
what
Yeah.
they did.
Yes.
Because she thinks if I lay
It's
it
also
all out,
ego too. Yeah.
she wants you to know what she did.
Right.
I
Where
did not have anything to do with a minor.
Right. Only for cops to point out that the professor had offered payment for sexual favors. So they were like, "Great, you still offered to pay someone for sex." Pointer argued, quote, that he was not going to do that, which then just makes him a dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At least give the fucking Arby
I wasn't
gift
going to do
card.
that.
Absolutely.
That's actually a good way out.
And that he was going to give, like those old Chris Hansons, like, "I got a letter in the car about how I was going to tell this young girl, like, don't live this life." They like try to hedge their own fucking.
I'm a pastor.
I said I might pay them. The
Yeah.
Arby's.
I might not.
Said I might.
Am I not?
He said he was not going to do that, and that he was, quote, going to give him some gas. When cops told him he shouldn't offer money or gifts for sex, Pointer said he was just trying to help his penis.
Yeah. Help what?
Who are you trying to help?
Who? Just trying to help is vague enough that it fits.
Right. It is.
Is he not? I ask you, Dan.
Trying
is he
to
not
help
trying
ease the blood flow in the lower part of my body. Why
Right.
can't I help?
But I hope the cop was like, "We're just trying to help too." Who? The community.
Yeah. The students of Truman State University.
While the idea of an Arby's gift card ever helping anyone is up for debate, I would disagree. Truman State has suspended Pointer, and he's no longer allowed on campus. That's tough if you're a professor.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Unless you're a professor at Ohio State University and all the classes for the athletes are done online.
There you go. The Church of Christ, known for making homophobic comments in the past, probably isn't very happy with him either.
Dan, I kind of liked how you misspoke. They make homophobic comics.
I know.
Comics leash.
That's what they do.
They're probably not very happy with him either. Think about this guy. He just lost his job. He's losing his church. And
He's
I
literally
know this
losing
is
his religion.
Easier said than done. But I challenge this on a serious level. The more of a truthful life you live, the happier you will be. I'm not saying things will necessarily be easy, but you will be happy.
He'll still have his job.
Move to Oregon.
Yeah.
Get a life partner.
Be gay.
And
Be out is what I
Be
should
out.
say. He is gay. But
be out.
But
and
or
just
bi, maybe.
Work
I'm not
in
sure
like
how to
a
describe that.
bicycle
Whatever.
shop. Work
Yeah.
in a bike
Put
shop.
your head on your pillow at night saying, all I have to do is sleep. I don't have to think about the things I'm not telling people.
Right.
All I have to do is sleep.
Right. And then just eat at Arby's.
Yeah.
That's all. And get your meat. Get your meat any way you want it.
I have to sleep and nurture this Arby's ball in my stomach.
And then they say a mean thing to Arby's. Much like Arby's signature sandwich, this whole incident is bound to leave a bad taste in a lot of mouths. I'm going to say Lester Fabian Barthwaite, who wrote this, you need to go eat at Arby's.
Yeah,
right.
Barthwaite.
Stop judging.
Yeah.
LFB. All right.
Eat your weight in Barthwaite.
That is our story. Except for
Do we have a guessing?
how old
There
Oh,
we go.
how
do
exciting.
you think
Pointer
Barry Cole Pointer is? Here's what we know. I'm going to run it down for you. He's on Grindr. Okay.
So he knows how to use a
He is on
website.
Grindr.
So he's not 68.
He'll appropriately drop an LOL.
There you go.
He's
Okay.
a professor
That
at a
doesn't-
college.
Yeah, but
He
you got-
likes Arby's.
Sure.
And his first thing he wants you to know is he was not doing anything with a minor, just trying to help. You
Chris-
are our guest, Chris. You want to go first, Tig, or third?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say 47.
47 years old.
That's what we
Was
used to
our
be
age.
2 days ago.
You've grown out of that.
We're no longer there. Jay, what do you think?
I think he's 41.
41 years old.
41 years old.
Okay.
I definitely. So I was thinking in the 30s. So he's like active. Like he's the guy at the church who's like, "Do you want me to chaperone this this youth trip?" And everyone's like, "No, we got it, man.
we got it, man."
We got it.
Right.
You sure? I'll come along. I'll provide the Arby's
You have no
cards.
kids in that group.
Sure, it's fine. I think he's 37.
37 years old. Okay.
My current age as of yesterday.
Why?
Former Kirksville Church of Christ elder. and suspended
Elder.
Truman State
Elder.
University
Shoot.
professor.
Elder.
That's just a term.
Okay. I'm going to change mine to
Barry?
59.
Barry, is that official?
Yeah, it's official.
Okay. Barry Cole Pointer is, what'd you say?
47.
47 from Chris? Jason?
41.
41?
59 I switched it to from 37.
Is 57 years old. Way to go, Rand.
Good audible at
Yelling
the line.
Omaha. I was at the exact same thing.
Omaha.
Yeah.
It's almost
Omaha.
It's
that
almost
shit.
like I was driving into Arby's and that, you know what, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go somewhere else. And I made it. You
That's how
made
we
it
get it.
out of the drive. You pulled out of the drive-thru.
I
at
pulled out the
Arby's.
drive-thru. I pulled away from the neon hat, and I figured it out. All right, there you go, guys. It's a little Friday episode to send
A
you
little
into your
Arby's
weekend.
into the weekend. As
So
we
now
say.
that you've listened to this, I want everyone to go over to wherever you listen to comedy albums and pick up two things. One, if you haven't listened to Thanks, Diane, it is phenomenal. Great storytelling,
Thanks,
great
buddy.
jokes. Check that out and rate it and review it. And listen to Chris Charpentier's new album, Brain Thoughts.
And you know what I'm going to say too?
Yeah.
A thing that really worked, people listen to fans. And if you're not hearing Chris on SiriusXM and all of that now, tweet at them, Facebook at them, whatever, and tell them to make sure they put him in the rotations. That really
Thank
helps
you.
comics. That is a big thing for us.
Yeah,
a lot of
sound-
people pay
can
their
I-
rent off of
Sound exchange
those
checks.
spins.
Can
Yeah.
I ask you,
can do it for me, too.
is the bit about the Little League baseball?
Yeah.
That's on there.
I think so.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
bits that you do. So, guys, it is a fantastic album. Brain Thoughts, Chris Charpentier. Check it out. We call him Sharpie. And, oh, shit, we got to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue.
A podcast network.